How's it going, guys? It's Erik Anderson here. Today we're going to be talking about a business we funded that's in the disaster relief and restoration field. Was a super unique channel that we got that in on Facebook. One of our great advertisements that the client was able to complete the inquiry online, comes directly to us. We're able to take the app statements, get them on the phone, get them approved, and get them funded in the same day. We got them over $200,000 in, I think it was about 8 hours from their inquiry on Facebook to us actually sending out the wire. Very unique deal. They don't always close that quickly, but if you're an A-paper file, you've got great revenue, good time in business, and the industry is strong, credit score is strong for us, we can get some very unique things done pretty quickly for the right business. Yeah, just some background on that client too. A lot of times clients that we fund in that, that quickly within one day is really what we call a need versus a want, right? You need to hit payroll, or you've got a super unique opportunity to pick up a piece of equipment, or maybe to, grab a client where you need to get materials or something along those lines that requires funding, almost like a credit card or like a line of credit that day. So like I said, want versus need, we can totally service both, but need is a very unique situation that we can get done on an urgent basis that most banks would never be able to touch. The reason we took this funding down for this client, the reason we provided the funding that we did, was it was one of the best rates, longest terms, really a paper type lender for us. So it was something that, worked for both of us and the client, because it's very, very important, right? We're here to get you funded. We don't get paid unless the loan funds. So we're totally aligned with you. Whatever you guys need, we are here to help you. So communicate with us, tell us exactly what the pain points are. We are here to help you solve it. And analyzing these deals, the primary factors we're going to look at are cash flow, credit, time in business, and your industry. Industry is super important, right? Like things like construction, trucking, have what we call high variable costs. That means that things like labor, fuel, those fluctuate, even though your contract with your client is a set price. So those are types of industries that we consider a bit higher risk. Industries with less risk typically are ones that are paid through insurance, which this individual business was. They have contracts where insurance pay them. Similar industries like this are like medical, right? You do a contract for an insurance company, they pay you. Those are very, very good deals for us. They score extremely well. So, this was a particular industry that we could fund, and we felt very secure in that due to the fact that they're paid through insurance. So in regards to complications on this particular deal, there really weren't any. It's pretty unique. It doesn't always happen that way, but that helps us get it funded within about a day or two. Generally, the complications that can pop up are ownership. We need 51% ownership or more. So if there's two owners, we want to make sure you're both on board. We're going to talk to both of you. We can't just fund 50% or less. Generally speaking, we need 51% or more. Other hurdles that we can run into. Are there any judgments? Are there any liens in the history of the company? Do you guys owe money in a lawsuit? Are you being sued? Those are all things that can affect your approval. So again, when you come to us, let's communicate, be transparent, and we can actually help you, through a lot of these things as long as we know where these minefields lie. So when we get, this is actually a very unique situation as well, because when leads come in through Facebook, oftentimes they're applying more than one place. So we have what we call a competing file. We love competing files. We love to compete because we have some of the best rates in the industry, some of the best terms, and we really have some of the best underwriters who can make things happen in ways that most can't. We're a private lender. This is our own money, so we make the rules. Very, very, unique and boutique because we can service all sorts of clients in ways that, companies that have a bank charter just can't, because they've got a board, they've got all sorts of different members who have fingers in the pie that need to be a part of the decision, where we don't. We're much more streamlined, can get the money out to you very, very quickly. Okay, the client was stoked. I mean, once we were able to fund them successfully, and the fact that we were able to get the wire out same day, they love that. Generally speaking, wires go out within about 48 hours. But again, if we get it before wire cutoff, sometimes you get the funds the same day, which is pretty amazing. So typically, clients are very, very happy when you can do something like that. And they're honestly very surprised. Yeah, since taking the funding, the client's been able to expand their business. They were able to increase their marketing drastically. They're hoping to hit a record month. They're hoping to hit a record quarter over the next few months here. They expect to use that funding to continue to expand and grow their market share. If you found this helpful, share it with a fellow business owner, and we'll see you next time. It's Erik Anderson. Please like and subscribe.
Perfect.